What's poppin', peeps? It's your boy for CancerMoonsTarot, and I'm coming at you guys with the daily readings. The first sign I see is the first sign I read. Let's get it poppin', baby, and see what's going on for all 12 of my motherfucking zodiac signs in love. Hopefully, you guys are doing fantastic. If so, let me know down in the comments down below. Links in the description box down below for my Instagram, my Twitter, my TikTok. If you guys want to drop a follow, I would greatly appreciate that. Shout out to the notification gang. I love seeing my notification gang pull on through. Hey, everybody, as always, the first sign I see is the first sign I read, and the first sign I saw here was Aries, so let's go ahead and get it popping. By the way, guys, I don't know why it says the weekend read. I think I totally forgot to edit the title, so keep in mind, this is not the weekend read, everybody. This is the daily reading here for the 26th. I will fix it after today's video. I do want to mention, everybody, I'm sorry I wasn't here yesterday. I do have some stuff going on, some construction work going on right now in my apartment, so there is a slight chance I won't be here tomorrow as well for the daily reading, but I will have uploads for tomorrow too, okay? If you're interested in a personal, definitely feel free to check it out. First link in the description below if you guys want to give it a check out. Let me see if I can change the title real quick because everybody's like, yo, what the heck? Let me see if I can edit it real fast. Hold on. Daily reading. Let's see if we can fix this. Boom. And then I can change it later. Let's see. Let me know if you guys see the title change to daily reading. Sorry about that, y'all. Yep. Anyways, guys, moving on forward, let's go ahead and get it popping. We're going to start out here with Team Aries, and we'll see what's going on here for the Ram Fam for the next 24 hours. What do we got going on here, baby? Message is showing up here for Aries. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on here for Aries, baby? Hey, guys. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Aries, we're going to go ahead and get ourselves our last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's up here, baby. Hopefully, we're going to be looking at some pretty fantastic stuff. Aries, overall energy for you is the Queen of Pentacles. You could be connecting here possibly with an earth sign like a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Having a look at the current energy, we have here the Wheel of Fortune, what it is you're dealing with. We have here the Strength card in reverse. Taking a look here at the outcome for you, we have here the Eight of Cups in the reverse position as well. So, having a look here for your next 24 hours, Aries, we start out here first and foremost with the Queen of Pentacles, all the way here to the Wheel of Fortune. You know, it does kind of feel to me for you guys that you're in a position of time where you are deciding to focus a little bit more on yourself, your wants, your own needs, and your desires. I do get the sense here for you with the Wheel of Fortune. You want to see things in life go forward, and you want to see what you're focusing on progress. So you're looking for some sense of progression is what it feels like. I mean, having a look at what you're dealing with here, we do have here the Strength in reverse. So Strength in reverse for you represents that maybe you haven't really been in an energy in the past where you were going for what it is you want. You might have really kind of stuck to yourself or just not really went for something, but Strength in reverse here says to me that you're going for it anyways. It's not about holding yourself back anymore. It's about putting yourself out there. Having a look at the outcome being the Eight of Cups in reversed, I feel like what many of you might be targeting or trying to do is go back to something you've originally wanted to see happen. For example, maybe in the past you started a business, maybe you gave up on that business, maybe you felt very demotivated and unsatisfied with it, so this might be the time where you've been thinking lately, you know, I want to try that business again, I want to restart it, I want to see what happens if I go for it a second time, if I give it another chance. You know, this could be the energy of giving another path in your life a chance. Maybe this is about trying to get something to work out again. So I feel like for many of you, you might be reflecting that there was something in life that you kind of threw on the back burner. Maybe you wished you gave it more energy, more of your attention, more hard work, more of a priority. And now you're in this space in the next 24 hours where it's like, yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to give it more time, more priority, and I definitely want to make another investment into whatever this is because you want to see something progress in life. You want to see something grow. So I see a second chance being granted, but it doesn't feel necessarily like a second chance in love, but more so a second chance at doing something you really wanted to do. All right? I like it. Sometimes we got to give it a second go around to see if it's really worth it or not. You know, it is what it is, right? Sometimes we got to see if it's going to be working out better this time around. Okay. All right, Aries, let's keep it popping, pushing and moving forward. So we finished up our fire. So fire signs were first today for the daily. We're going to do fire, earth, water, air, hopping on into our earth sign. Let's go ahead and have a look here at the lovely and amazing Taurus gang. What's popping, baby? Message is coming in here for Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on for the Bull Gang, baby? Message is showing up here for Team Taurus, please. Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on? All right, my beautiful bull gang, we're going to go ahead and grab ourselves this last and final shuffle, and we'll go ahead and get it popping. Taurus, overall energy for you is going to be the Six of Wands. You could be connecting here possibly with a fire sign like an Aries, Sag, or Leo. Having a look at the current energy, we have here the Justice, taking a look at what you're dealing with, Five of Wands in reverse, and then having a look here at the outcome for you is going to go ahead and be the Sun in the reverse position as well. Taurus, you might be connecting with a Leo. You also could be dealing with a Libra, so do keep that in mind. But Six of Wands here, all the way to the Justice card in the upright position. You know, it looks to me right off the bat for you that you're pretty interested here in moving into more of a balanced direction. I think that right now, if there's been anything stressing you out, you're starting to see a major stress reduction. You know, I think that this is kind of, maybe it's not about you're wanting to move into a balanced direction, but maybe you officially have. You kind of reached a calm here where maybe the waters have felt very rocky, very bumpy. So now this is the calm after the storm. So I really feel like for many of you, you're finding a way to relieve a lot of stress, but I still feel like even though you've relieved a lot of stress in a certain area of life, you might not still be happy exactly with your current situation. So for example, let's say that maybe this is the energy of like, you got a new job or something of that nature, right? Maybe you're happy at the fact that you relieve stress. Maybe there was a lot of financial pressure, so there could have been financial stress. You might be, you know, fulfilled with the idea that you've relieved yourself from financial stress, but maybe you're not happy with the current job you're working. So it might make a lot of money, but it might not be something you're happy with, right? This could be the energy where it's like, oh, I'm so happy that me and my person stopped fighting, but maybe you're not happy at the state of your relationship because maybe after all that fighting, it didn't leave your relationship in a good place. So you're trying to find a balance, you know? There's definitely a good thing going on right now that relieves stress, but there's also something that's happening that you're not too happy with here overall. So it's like, I want to find that happy balance to where I can be happy and not stressed out and be in a positive place here overall. So you're trying to get things figured out is what I see here for you. Listen, sometimes removing stress from your life is the first step to getting towards becoming very happy with what your circumstance is. You know, you might not be super happy right now, but that might not be because your situation isn't good. It might just be because you need to give it some time after dealing with all that stress. You know, the more stressed out we are, the more time it takes to kind of recover from everything we've endured and everything we've experienced. So Taurus, my advisory to you is give yourself some time. Don't write out what you're doing just yet as something in your life that's unsatisfactory or something that's not making you happy. You might be surprised at how good whatever this is you have in front of you is going to be for you. Okay? All right, my bull gang, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Thank you guys so much for tuning on in. All right, guys, so we did our fire, we did our earth, jumping on into our water. Let's go ahead and have a look here at the lovely and amazing Pisces gang. What do we got going on here for the fish? Message is coming in here for Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. What's going to be in store here, please, for Team Pisces? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus zodiac in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on here for the fish? Team Fish. We're going to get ourselves our last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's up. Pisces, overall energy for you is the Eight of Wands in reverse. Looking at the current energy, Knight of Wands in the upright. What you're dealing with here, Five of Pentacles in reverse, and then looking at the outcome, Piscean, Eight of Pentacles in the reverse position as well. I feel like you don't want to do something anymore. I see here with the Eight of Wands in reverse, this is a card that represents not wanting any sort of growth or forward movement. Knight of Wands typically represents being more called or feeling more interested to go into a different direction. So Pisces, I feel like you're changing paths is kind of what it feels like to me here in the next 24 hours. You might be considering moving into a new kind of career field, maybe being more interested in moving towards certain kinds of friend groups, or maybe being interested in moving towards a different or specific person. But yeah, I'm getting the feeling here for you, Pisces, that you don't really want to, you were in a situation where you felt like something's missing. Now you want to be around whatever you feel is missing in your life. Looking at the outcome here, Eight of Pentacles reversed, I get the sense here that you don't want to work on a situation any longer because you're feeling called to someone or something else. So Pisceans, your message here, very simple message, but it basically here is stating that where you were didn't feel satisfactory and it felt like something was missing. Now you're being called in a different direction. You feel like you're being called to what you think has been missing in your life, and that's what's going to come in here and bring fulfillment. So you're going towards a new person or a new situation because that seems where you want to grow and where you want to invest your energy. Something here I feel was just no longer satisfactory. Okay? All right, guys, take that if it resonates, of course. Leave it if it doesn't. But Pisces, thank you for tuning in here nonetheless. Okay? All right, guys, we did our fire, we did our earth, we did our water, jumping into the air signs, baby. What's going on here for the lovely and amazing Gemini gang? What's popping here, guys? What's going on for Gemini? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on for Team Gemini, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. By the way, hi guys, what's going on, Carol? What's poppin'? What's poppin', Virgo Beauty? Hey, Pisces Love. How you guys doing, man? Hope you guys are having a great day here so far. Happy Monday to all of you. All right, Team Gemini, we're coming up here on our last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's going on for your next 24. Gemini, overall energy for you is the Five of Swords in reverse. Looking at the current energy for you guys, Seven of Cups in reverse, what you're dealing with here, Eight of Wands in reverse. Looking at that last card for you for the outcome, yet another reversal, Six of Cups in reverse as well. All right, as always, just because they're all reversed doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad thing, so let's go ahead and get it popping. We got here a Five of Swords reversed paired with the Seven of Cups. You know, it looks to me here for you, Gemini, that right now, I think that having a lot of options is something that seems a little confusing. Having a lot of options is something that seems to not really be what's working for you. Now, if this is about having a lot of options in love, maybe that's something that spooks you. It's kind of like, I just want to commit to one person and one person only. You know, same thing with work. If you're having a lot of multiple opportunities in career, it might be too confusing to pick what would be the right kind of option for you. So I think what's happening for you is that you're done trying to expand your options, but instead you're trying to zero in and narrow down what is going to be the best option for you. For example, if you have a lot of different career opportunities, it's like, okay, I don't need to add more career opportunities right now at this time. I'm as overwhelmed as I can be. So I want to figure out, narrow down, and see what's going to be the best choice. Same thing when it comes to love. Same thing when it comes to personal choices here as well. This might even be vacation choices. I'm hearing for some of you, it's like, do I want to decide between going to Puerto Rico, Bora Bora, Jamaica? Like, where do I want to go, right? At the end of the day, you got tons of options here. It's like, I got to pick one, right? So looking at the outcome here for you, Six of Cups reversed, I think that this is the realization right now of like, okay, you know, right now having all these options is not working for me, so I'm not going to be satisfied and I'm not going to be happy until I narrow down the right choice. I need to pick the right cup. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing here for you, Gemini. So don't stress about it. My best advice here for you guys when it comes to having a lot of choices is just to take some time investing in each and every single one of them. Feel and imagine how they would play out for you and feel out the vibes of what you think would be right for you. Ultimately, don't overcomplicate it and don't overstress it. Typically, if something seems to be calling out to you directly, go for that. Okay, let's say, for example, you have this work or this job lined up for you, that job lined up for you, whatever the case here may be. If you're in that energy, and you have a couple jobs lined up for you and one seems to scream your name, go towards that job instead, the one that's screaming at you, okay? All right, though, Gems, I like it for you. Listen, sometimes having a lot of options can be overwhelming, but go with whatever feels right, okay? Right off the bat. Don't overcomplicate it, okay? All right, Gems, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. All right, and we finished up our first batch, so we're going to hop on into our second batch in just a bit. Hey, Pisces Love, you said you got to go, but I'm sending you good vibes and have a good Taco Tuesday. Thank you as well. You have a great Taco Tuesday, too. Carol said, actually, Aunt, it's Taco Tuesday. I know, guys. I said Monday. I'm off a different schedule right now because I didn't work yesterday, or well, I worked, but I didn't do the daily yesterday. So my whole concept of what day it is and time is completely off. And I've also been up since like 4:30 a.m. this morning. So just bear with me today, guys. I'd really appreciate it. I'm freaking tired, you know? But either way, that was our first batch. So we'll get into our second batch in just a bit. Hope you guys are enjoying the daily today and having a great and fantastic time. Really appreciate and love every single one of you. Thank you guys so much, man, for your support. You're welcome, Pisces Love. Hey, L333 said listening from Utah. Shout out to Utah. That's what's up. That is what's up. See you later, Pisces Love. Have a good one, man. Thank you so much. All right, guys, we're going to hop back on into our fire now. Going into the fire signs. We did Aries already, so let's go ahead and check out the Saggy. What's going on for Team Sagittarius in the next 24 hours? What's up? Messages here for Saggy. Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What's going to be in store here, please, for the zodiac signs of Sagittarius? Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus zodiac in the next 24 hours. What's in store here for you? Definitely did, Carol. Thank you. All right, Team Sagittarius, we're going to be looking at about 2 more shuffles. And we'll see what's up. Hopefully we're looking at some awesome sauce. What's going on here for the zodiac of Sagittarius? Overall energy for you is going to go ahead and be the High Priestess. You could be connecting with the Pisces possibly. Taking a look here at the current energy, we have the 7 of Wands in reverse. What it is you're dealing with, we have here the 4 of Pentacles. And then taking a look here at the outcome for you is going to go ahead and be the Ace of Wands in the upright position as well. So as far as what I see here so far for Sagittarian people, you could be dealing with the Pisces like I mentioned, but High Priestess here and the 7 of Wands in reverse. I think you're getting a gut feeling here to kind of not continue to push something away. This is more of an intuitive nudge, basically, to not push something away. Sometimes we all have the capacity to push away what we're being intuitively guided towards. We create resistance in our lives daily, and I don't think we always intend to do so, but I definitely notice that it happens often in my life. So I'm getting the feeling here for you, Sag, where your guides are trying to intuitively nudge you in a direction. You've been blocking that out for a while, but I think you're finally opening up to it. It's like, okay, wait a minute. I hear you. You know, I can hear what my guides are saying. I see what they're saying. I see where I'm being guided. I'm not going to push myself away, but instead I'm just going to let this flow. You know, I'm going to let myself go to wherever I'm feeling guided to. You know, looking at what you're dealing with, 4 of Pentacles, you've been holding back for a while. 4 of Pentacles is the energy of protection. Typically, one of the reasons why we don't naturally go out of our comfort zone is because in our comfort zone, we feel protected. Now, our spirit guides can kind of nudge us to get out of our comfort zone, but considering that that may threaten our protection, naturally, we decide to stay within the confines of our comfort. So, Sagittarius, for you, your next 24 hours is about getting comfortable with being uncomfortable, listening to that intuitive nudge of where you're feeling guided to go, and it creates a brand new beginning for you. Ace of Wands. I think not only are you going to be satisfied where you end up going, but ultimately it's going to be something you're going to be very passionate about and excited about for the near future ahead. So let's say, for example, you've been very comfortable kind of, you know, in your current location. This can even be a location change for some of you, but you've been feeling called to go somewhere different, maybe a different state if you live in the United States, maybe a different town or something of that nature. You might say, hey, I've been comfortable here this whole time, but I felt guided to go here. Maybe it is time for a change in my life. You know, this could be about work. This could be about relationships. So I do see for many of you, you're listening to what that intuitive nudge is telling you, and you're letting yourself here be intuitively guided versus pushing it away. Okay. All right, Team Sagittarius. Love that for you guys. Take it if it resonates and leave it if it doesn't. By the way, L333 said, it's my boyfriend's birthday today. He's a Leo. Can you say happy birthday to Alex? Happy birthday to Alex. Shout out to you, brother. Hopefully you have an awesome birthday. Thank you so much. Appreciate you guys tuning on in. All right. So we did our fire. Going back on into our earth. Let's go ahead and check out here the Virgo. What's going to be popping for Team Virgo, baby? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on here for Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on here for you? All right, Team Virgo. I want to go ahead and get you guys about 1 more shuffle, and then we'll see what's up. What's going on here for the Virgo gang? Virgo, overall energy for you is the Temperance in reverse. You could be connecting here possibly with like a Sagittarius for some of you. Having a look at the current energy, you got the 4 of Pentacles in reverse, what you're dealing with here, Page of Cups in reverse, and then looking at the outcome, Virgo, King of Wands showing up in reverse here as well. So as far as what I see for Virgo peeps in the next 24, I think right now you might not be happy about the idea of letting something go. That kind of feels to be the common energy coming up here for you so far. So it's like, I'm not happy about having to let something go. I see here with the Page of Cups reversed, this is about not being able to kind of offer your energy. I feel like you feel like you have to kind of back off from somebody is what it feels like. But why though? You might feel like backing off from somebody is what's going to help them and benefit them here at this moment in time. Or you may feel like backing off of an opportunity is going to be what's best for everybody. But when I look at the outcome here being the King of Wands reverse, it's like you're unhappy in this situation because whatever it is you're backing off from is something you really wanted. I kind of get the feeling you might be inside your head a little bit about this, Virgo. Why is Virgo backing away from something they want to be a part of? Nine of Wands reversed here to the Nine of Swords. They want to release anxiety. They don't want to be stuck and ridden with worry and fear. We have here the Judgment here to the Eight of Cups. You don't want to take a chance on something that may potentially walk away from you. So Virgo, I kind of feel like this is about being in the face of fear and allowing fear to win instead. I feel like this is about you being unhappy, having to release or let something go, but you're doing it because you're scared to get too close. Been there in my life. Absolutely been there in my life. And you know what? Every time that I've been there, I've lost what I cared about because I didn't continue to pursue it. I didn't continue to invest in it. And what I had to learn in my life was that facing fear is the best way to eliminate fear. Believe it or not, doing the shit that scares you is what gets you over the fear in the first place. And the more you keep doing shit that scares you, the more fearless of a person you become. I understand wholeheartedly what it's like to be scared to get close. Because if I get close, then this person or this situation has the power to hurt me. And as a means of self-preservation, I'd rather not get so close. I'd rather push it away before it can push me. I know what that's like. But at the end of the day, instead of looking at this as it can only work out in me missing out or this situation disappearing or this situation ending, instead of only looking at it in a negative format, what if you looked at it in a positive way? What if this is the best thing you've ever had and it's going to be with you for life? What if this is the best situation that's going to work out so perfectly and is only going to continue to grow and expand into something wonderful and beautiful? What if you looked at it on the positive side, maybe instead of the negative side, if you've been stuck inside your head about this? I think that the more you can try to have a positive approach and the more you can kind of go into this with an attitude of like whatever happens, happens, the happier you're going to be at the end of the day. Listen, we may not know the absolute future of where things are going to go, but if we don't give ourselves the opportunity to experience it, we could be missing out on the good stuff too. All right, Virgo. So with my advisory, I wouldn't let go of something you care about. I would keep on investing into it. But at the end of the day, it's always going to be your choice and your discernment. But like I always say, it's better to experience something and to see where it ends up going than to end up missing out on it completely. Okay? All right, Team Virgo, sending out my love to you, and I hope that you guys would reconsider. All right, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did our earth signs, guys. We did our fire. We're going to jump on into the water, going into the water, baby. What's up here for the Cancer? Let's go ahead and get it popping. Message is coming in here for Team Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on here for the Cancer peeps? Message is coming in for Team Cancers in the next 24 hours. Hey, Red Sky, how you doing? Thank you so much for tuning in. And let's see what's up. Cancer, overall energy for you is going to be the Hierophant. You could be connecting here possibly with a Taurus for a few of you. Having a look at the current energy, we have here the Devil in reverse, what you're dealing with, Cancer, the Fool in reverse, and then taking a look here at the outcome for you is going to be the Queen of Cups in the upright position. So as far as what I see for Cancerians in your next 24 hours, you could be connecting here possibly with a Capricorn, a Taurus, or potentially an Aries. Now, you got here a Hierophant and you got here a Devil in reverse. What this is telling to me so far is that you seem to be very committed here to the idea of letting go of negativity or letting go of something here that's been creating negativity in your life, which I love to see for Cancers. Looking at what you're dealing with here, Fool card reversed, I'm hearing enabling. Now, I never necessarily hear that with the Fool card, but for you guys here, it's like, yeah, I'm not enabling this behavior anymore, or I'm not enabling this energy anymore. So maybe in the past you were like giving a free pass here to some sort of negativity in your life. Maybe you enabled it, maybe you invested in it, but I don't feel like that's the case for you guys moving into the next 24. I feel like you really are taking the time here to make a full commitment to yourself about preaching positivity, living positivity, and doing your best to keep up that energy and put it out into the world. You know, I remember a few years ago when I decided I'm done being a negative Nancy, I'm done being an unhappy person, I'm going to do what I can to be as positive as I can be about every situation every single day. It was a massive trip and a massive commitment, and it's a commitment I'm still upholding 6 or 7 years later. It's not an easy commitment, guys. You know, there's a lot of moments where I want to say, screw this. I want to be a negative Nancy and a negative person. And there are moments where I do get into negativity, but positivity is about saving yourself and pulling yourself out of that, you know, instead of continuously rummaging in that energy. So it's a commitment that you are going to have to work with for life, you know? It's not something that's easy, but it is something that's very gratifying, and it is something that can lead you to a happy place. You know, what I like to mention about my idea of positivity is that it's not necessarily happiness. You know, positivity and happiness, two different things. But what positivity has the ability to do is it has the ability to guide you to become a more happier person, has the ability to guide you towards happiness at the end of the day. So for Cancers that are watching, if you're really ready to make this full commitment, I urge you to do it because it's going to really pay off for you, and it's a really gratifying process at the end of the day here too. And like I said, it does end up leading you to happy points and happy times in your life. And when you get there, you're going to thank yourself for keeping up that mentality, that attitude, and being kind to yourself as well. All right, Cancers, I love this. Stay in this energy, work on it, keep working hard. You guys will see results, okay? Love that, guys. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did our water, our fire, and we did our earth. We're going on into our air signs now, jumping back into the air. Let's go ahead and have a look here at the Libra for the next 24. What do we got going on here for Team Libra, baby? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. What's going to be coming on in here for the zodiac sign of Libra? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. By the way, for the 109 people in the chat, if you guys could drop a like, I'd appreciate it. Thank you so much for coming out. Hope you guys are having yourselves a fantastic day. Team Libra, we're going to get this last shuffle, and we'll see what's going on for you. Libra, overall energy for you is a Queen of Pentacles. You might be dealing with an earth sign for some of you. Looking into the current energy, we got the Chariot. What you're dealing with, you got the Two of Wands reversed. And looking at the outcome here, Nine of Pentacles, marching away and figuring stuff out. I really feel for you, Libra, like you've got something figured out in reference to what comes next or where you're going. This can be about figuring out your career. This might be the understanding of, I know where I'm going career-wise now, so I'm super excited that I don't feel stuck between a rock and a hard place anymore. I have an idea in mind, I have a plan in mind, and I'm going there and getting started. So this could be about really starting your path and your journey here to a new career. It could also be about starting your path and your journey to a new relationship for some of you, if there is a new relationship that's coming into play here for you guys. But I like this, Libra. It does represent that there is something figured out here in your life. You have a game plan. That plan has been put into action, and you're confident here about the results. You're confident that this is going to go in a really good direction, especially with the Chariot coming into play here for you guys as well. So Queen of Pentacles here, focusing on your wants, your desires, your needs. You got that all figured out. Taking action here with the Chariot, feeling confident with the results, and you no longer feeling stuck. You know, I think one of the crappiest feelings, if you will, in life can be the feeling of just feeling like you're stuck and not progressing. You know, when we're like, I don't know what the hell I want to do when it comes towards my job. I don't know what the heck I want to do when it comes towards my own personal life. You know, not feeling like you have anything figured out and feeling stagnant is a really crappy feeling. But when you can get things kicked into gear, get a plan laid out, start taking action, start working towards something, it really starts to feel good. So Libras, I'm happy for you guys. I'm happy for whatever it is you're working towards. Keep up the good work and see those results, okay? I like it. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward, baby. So we have finished up our second batch of Zodiacs for today's daily reading. We're going to hop on into our last and final batch in just a minute, but I do want to take the time for everybody to say hello. Thank you so much for tuning in. Really appreciate each and every single one of you guys, and I hope you're having a really great day here today, man. Thank you guys so much for your support. All right. All right, though, guys, we're going to go ahead and move forward in a second. Just need to take a little bit of a small temporary break, and we'll see what's up. A journey to self-enlightenment, perhaps? Probably. That definitely could resonate to you, Red Sky. Trish, hey, what's going on? You said, hi, and Soul Fam, late as usual. You're good. Don't even worry about it. Yeah, today I went live pretty early, guys, but that's just for the fact that, like, I have stuff to do later on today, so it's been a super early day for me. I've been up since, like, 4:30. I've been doing tons of stuff today, so with that being said, I had to go live a little bit earlier, because if I go live at 3, I'm going to fall asleep. I definitely need a midday nap later, you know? Indeed it is, Carol. Hey, what's going on, Salima Joe? How's it going? You said, hi, Aunt. Hello, hello. Thank you, Red Sky. I appreciate that. Great readings, Aunt, and solid messages. Happy to hear that, guys. Sometimes I feel like my messages can be hit or miss. It really depends, but you guys always have a way of telling me that I am giving, like, good messages and resonating messages, so that makes me happy, because there are times where I'm like, dude, does this even make sense? But as long as it helps out, as long as it is something that could be beneficial to you guys, that's all I'm happy about at the end of the day, you know? Aquarian gang here, that's what's up. Aquarius will be coming up soon. But all right, guys, let's move on into our last batch and let's go ahead and get it popping. We're going back on into the fire, and going into the fire signs, we're going to see what's going on here for Team Leo in your next 24 hours. So let's have a look here and see what's up for Leo peeps. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What's going on? Team Leo. Let's go ahead and check it out. Leo, that was a very fast shuffle. Overall energy for you is going to be the Judgment in reverse. Having a look at the current energy, 4 swords in reverse, what it is you're dealing with here. 8 of swords in reverse. Having a look here at the outcome for the Leo peeps. 6 of wands. Nice victory coming up here for your outcome. So definitely not too shabby. You have here a Judgment in reverse. You also have here a 4 swords reverse. So I feel like this is about choosing to not go back. Okay, this could be about choosing to not go backwards, but to only go forward. But this can also be the energy as well of like choosing not to go back to a specific person or a specific situation, and to completely make sure you're going in a completely different direction. Now, 8 of swords reversed. Yeah, I feel like ever since you've never looked back, you have never felt stuck or inside your head. You have left something and you haven't looked back, and it's felt fantastic. This can be the energy of walking away from a person and never looking back, walking away from a lifestyle, whatever the case is for you guys. Though I think you feel like you're on a good path here with the 6 of wands. So right now, just knowing that you are free from something in your life, just knowing that you have fully left something behind in the past is beautiful to you. It feels really good. It started to inspire you and make you feel like you have a fresh, clean slate and a brand new beginning to do whatever the heck you want. And you do, Leo. That's what I love so much about this message. I can see it right here that you're in a clean slate mentality. It's like, I have a fresh start and I can do whatever I want to do with it this time around. And I think that sometimes people don't recognize how much of a blessing a fresh start truly is. Sometimes people get upset about having to start over, but being able to start from scratch can be so beautiful because you can take the knowledge of everything you've previously learned and apply it, and especially apply the good stuff for your future and for your path. So I like that. I'm really excited for that for you guys, Leo. I like that message a lot. It's like this realization of like, I have looked forward and never looked back on a certain scenario. I feel like I have a fresh start, and I'm super excited to see where it's going to go. And I think you have a good feeling about it too. All right, so Leos, I like it for you. Work really well with this fresh start, of course. Take all the good stuff you've learned from past experiences and apply that knowledge into your future. And whatever, of course, you need to avoid, apply that knowledge into your future as well. But that's one of the great things about experience, right? Experience will show us what it is we want going forward and what it is we want to avoid. So it's really nice to have a certain level of experience and to start rebuilding and start from scratch in your daily life. Cool. I like it, Leo. Awesome. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we have finished up all the fire signs officially for today's daily reading. We're going to hop back on into our earth signs, and we're going to check out here the lovely and awesome Capricorn. What do we got going on here, baby? Message is coming in here for Capricorn. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on here for Team Cappy, please? Messages showing up here for the Capricorn in the next 24 hours. Goddamn, Capricorn. You got a lot of jumper cards coming out for you. I will mention 3 of Pentacles coming into play here for Capricorns. You might be finding that something is finally working out. I feel like if you're a Capricorn and you have felt like things have not been working out for you for a while, or it's just felt like things have been so hard, or things have been just like really, maybe you feel like there's been a lot of resistance, I feel like that's about to clear. So if there's been any sort of roadblock you've been encountering, I feel like that roadblock is going away and things are going to be a lot more easier. You're going to see things working for you rather than dealing with resistance. All right. But let's get our last shuffle and we will see what's up. Capricorn, overall energy for you is going to be the High Priestess in reverse. Having a look at the current energy, 10 of Swords in reverse, what it is you're dealing with, Capricorn. We got a Queen of Swords. And then looking at the outcome for you, Hierophant in the reverse position. Oh yeah. Capricorn, something hasn't ended yet, but I do think that ultimately for you, with the High Priestess reversed, you've probably been ignoring the intuitive feeling that maybe it is time to end something in your life. So I get the feeling here that if you've been holding off on ending a situation, walking away from something, whatever the case may be, because the 10 of Swords, 10s in the tarot represent finality, especially with the 10 of Swords, it could be about ending a negative way of thinking. It could be about ending a negative situation, ending an argument, ending a relationship with somebody, however it resonates to you. You know, you've been holding off on it for some time, but I think that the Queen of Swords in the next 24 hours is going to be about you recognizing, you know, there is some truth coming up that maybe it would be a good thing to end something in your life. And the Queen of Swords always takes action to remove herself and to detach from whatever is not serving her. So I feel like with the outcome, especially here too, being the Hierophant reversed, it's about realizing that your devotion to a person, place, or thing might not be worth it at the end of the day. You know, the Hierophant can symbolize as well marriage. So this could be the energy of realizing maybe I don't feel as devoted to my partner as I used to. Maybe I don't feel as devoted to this job. I don't feel as devoted to this path. And if I've been feeling like I haven't been this devoted for a long time, but I've continued to stay stuck and continue to hold on to a path that isn't necessarily working for me, then why am I going to continue to do so? I feel is your realization coming in for the next 24 hours. So a lot of this message is just about letting go, but it's also about recognizing what is the point of being devoted to something if there's not much of a good benefit coming towards me, if there's not much of a good benefit coming from it, right? You know, so I definitely see where you're coming from. You know, this could be the energy of being with somebody, right? And it's like, hey, maybe you've been with this person for years, but despite the longevity of how long you've been with that person, does being devoted with somebody or being devoted to somebody really count because you've been around them for so many years? Even if they treat you like crap, it's like, does the longevity really matter? Is that a reason to be devoted to someone? Or would you rather be devoted to somebody because they treat you amazing? They treat you with kindness. They treat you with self-respect, right? I think that that's more of the important stuff to look at, not necessarily just the longevity. But of course, that's just an example, Capricorn. So take that if it resonates and leave it if it doesn't. But I think for a long time, you've been pushing away your intuition because I think on a deep level from within, there is something you don't want to pledge your devotion to anymore. And this is going to be the time here where I feel like you step into action and finally sever that tie. Okay, Capricorns? All right, guys, take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. But I appreciate you guys coming out here so much. Thank you very much, guys, okay? All right, everybody, we finished up our earth. We also finished up our fire. We're going to jump on into our water, going into the water signs, Team Scorpio. Let's go ahead and get it popping and see what's up for you. All right, what do we got going on for Team Scorpio, baby? Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. Hi, Diana. You said, I'm playing amazing. Thank you. I appreciate that. You needed that advice big time. Thank you, Virgo. You're very welcome. Glad that I could resonate with you. Thank you so much for watching. And yeah, man, to anybody, you know, if there's anything I can do to resonate with you, help you out, give you any sort of advice, make you laugh, make you smile, whatever it is, guys, that I can do to benefit you, I'm always more than happy to do so. Okay? All right, my Scorpio peeps, we're looking at 2 more shuffles, and then we're going to get on into your reading, okay? What's going on for Scorpios in the next 24? What's poppin'? Scorpio, overall energy here for you is going to be the Queen of Swords in reverse. You could be dealing with an air sign like a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Having a look at the current energy, we got the 10 of Cups in reverse, what it is you're dealing with. We have a High Priestess in reverse, and then looking at the outcome, Scorpio, 8 of Cups in the reverse position as well. I get the sense you're not happy right now at the state of your connection to somebody, because the 10 of Cups reverse can be representing that maybe things don't feel very fulfilling right now between you and somebody you love. And this could be anybody, as I always say, friend, family member, lover, could be a coworker, could be maybe your relationship to your boss. So you're not really happy at the current state of your relationship with someone. I see here Queen of Swords reversed. It's like, I'm not going to cut them off, but I definitely need to do something about this, because I can't continue to be functioning in this connection and relationship if I'm not going to feel happy with the way things are going. So looking at what you're dealing with, High Priestess reversed, I think you've been holding a lot back, especially in regards to how you feel. You've been kind of keeping your feelings here a secret, or keeping how you feel very, very private. But looking at the outcome for the next 24, 8 of Cups reversed, I get the feeling here that it's time to kind of circle back on how you feel, and it's time to express it. So looking at the next 24 hours for Scorpios, I think you're going to get ready here to open up. I feel like you've been pretty silent here. You've kind of bit and held your tongue in a lot of situations here with somebody, but it's time for you to express yourself, because it's like, if this continues to carry on, then I don't want to associate myself with this person, but because I care about them, I want to talk to them. I want to work on a relationship. I want to be in a good place. I want to be somewhere that's healthy. I want to be somewhere that's positive. So I see you guys getting ready here to preach and speak your truth, but that's out of the nature of wanting to help your relationship with somebody right now, rather than continue to kind of let it suffer, and let alone have you suffer in silence. And I think that's super important, guys. Communication is everything. You know, maybe the person you're dealing with isn't even necessarily aware of how much you might not be happy in your current relationship and your current circumstances. So having a conversation and a heart to heart is always going to be something that I think will be hella beneficial for whatever is going on here right now between you and somebody else. I like that, guys. I do. Cool. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Definitely, Scorpios, speak your truth in the next 24. Okay? All right, guys. The water's done, the fire's done, and the earth is done. Moving on into our last but not least zodiac for today's daily reading. Let's go ahead and have a look here at Team Aquarius. What do we got going on here for the Aqua guys? Messages for Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. In the next 24 hours, what do we got going on here for Team Aqua, baby? Message is showing up here for Aqua, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Aquarius, we're going to get ourselves this last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's up. Hopefully, we're going to be looking at some pretty fantastic stuff. What's going to be in store here for you? Aquarius, overall energy for you is the Emperor. Having a look here at the current energy, the 10 of Cups upright. What you're dealing with here, the 6 of Pentacles in reverse, okay. And looking at the outcome here, the Hermit. I do feel like right now you've been very self-fulfilled because you've been focusing on doing your own thing, Aquarius. I get the feeling here with the Emperor card. This is about being the boss of yourself. This is about being in control of yourself and your own path. And I think you've been crushing it lately, to be honest, Aquarius, when it comes towards doing what it is you really want to do. So I feel like a lot of you guys have been on your grind. You've been very focused on completing goals, completing tasks, hitting the mark of what you want to achieve and succeed in life. And I do get the sense here for you, looking at what you're dealing with here, 6 of Pentacles reversed. I don't feel like you're very concerned right now with other people or what you can bring to the table with other people. This is a time right now where you're locked in and you're focused on your own path. Looking at the outcome, the Hermit, it might be a path here that may seem a little bit lonely, but when you can be on that path where you're really taking care of yourself and you're doing what you want to do and you're becoming self-sufficient, it can also be really, really liberating here as well. So Aquarius, I just want to put this out here for you. Maybe at this time, some people might look at you as selfish. They may look at you as a person who is basically selfish, I guess is the only way I can describe it. But at the end of the day, everybody has the right to do them. You have the right to do you. You have the right to focus on whatever you want and to completely be a little bit selfish if you need to be, to take care of yourself and to take care of your happiness. Everybody deserves to do them and do what makes them happy. And I think you're starting to see a lot of results here right now, being on your own path and solely and purely focusing on what you want to see thrive in your day-to-day life. And I urge everybody to do this at least a couple times throughout their lifetime, where you lock in and you do everything you can for a personal self-transformation. You do everything you can to make yourself happy. You spoil yourself and you learn as much knowledge as you can to grow your own individual self, because the more you can better yourself, the more you can better your life, and the more you can attract better things, better people, better situations into your life here as well. So Aquarius, I'm liking this energy for you. You're on the Hermit's path, but you're learning a lot, you're growing a lot, and you're seeing good results. So enjoy it for as long as you can. If you want to kind of just do your own thing for a little while, do it for a little while, baby. You want to do it for a short term, do it for the short term. You want to do it for a year, go ahead and make yourself motherfucking transform. Aquarius, it's your life and you're the person who's only going to live it. So make it as best as you can, focus up on what it is you want, and focus up on yourself. Because if you want to keep seeing yourself transform, you have every right to put the time, to put the work, and to put the faith in to you. Okay, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. But Aquarius, thank you so much for coming out here nonetheless, okay? And with that all being said, guys, thank you all so much. One second. Guys, thank you all so much for coming out here too. Today's daily reading, I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed it so much. Thank you guys, and I hope you've had a fantastic day. For anybody who's here, if you guys can drop a like, that'd be super awesome. Really helps out with the channel. So thank you in advance to the people who drop a like. And of course, if you're interested in subscribing, definitely feel free to. I'd be happy to welcome you here into the Soul family. So thanks to anybody who subscribes in advance here as well. I did want to mention for the Sagittarians and the Leos, I uploaded your monthly video for August 2023 yesterday, so if you haven't seen it already, feel free to give it a check out. Coming up tomorrow will be Aries, so your August video will be uploaded, so definitely feel free to tune into that when it gets posted, or when it gets posted around tomorrow, excuse me. Should be up somewhere about 12:15, 12:30ish Eastern Standard Time. But yeah, thank you guys. Really appreciate you. What's on the agenda is I'm going to keep working on the the monthlies for August. So that's going to continue to be on the agenda here for this week and next week. So more monthly videos will be coming out. And I did mention earlier I might not be here tomorrow due to construction going on in my apartment. So if it doesn't happen tomorrow, I'll be back for the daily more than likely on Thursday. Okay. All right, everybody. I love you all so much. Have a fantastic and great rest of your day, and I'm going to catch everybody in the next video. Much love to my soul family. Guys, take care and have yourselves a good one. Later, everybody, and peace.